Welcome back to our 30th anniversary campaign. New month, new contract. These are relevant. Growing the collection is fantastic. Give me that shit. Total dinosaur population of 93. Wait, is this... I always mix them up. Still good. Still good contract. That might have been the one that can give us a specific species, which is always dodgy. But in this case, it's just fine. We have fossils, Baryonyx. Complete another dig there. Let's get these processed. That can be you. Then we have logistics guys available. Go out and dig up some more. Just you. Then we've got these guys coming back from rest very soon as well.
More dinosaurs means more potential problems we have to keep an eye on.
How many...
Vigilance is the
Oh, were we doing anything here? No, not synthing anything. We're rocking, what, 4 pteranodons or 5? 4. 4 is enough. We got some amount of dimorphodons. We're rocking 7. Okay, that seems all right. All right, so how many Uoplos are we bringing in here? 3. 3 is probably all we need. 6 trikes, 13 paras, 8 kentros, 5 dilos. Let's do maybe a batch of gallimimus. Just for this contract here. And then when these guys are finished, we can do another batch of Struthi as well. Yeah, so we'll put these guys in with the Triceratops. Let's put them in. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Gallimimus eggs 8. Skittish is fine. Is that so? That's 11 more dinosaurs total, counting the galley clutch. Okay, so yeah, that's enough. We don't need to breach through these, so that's fine. Okay, power. Power was something we were gonna upgrade. Remember talking about this. For reference, it's a different streaming day, different recording day, so that's why I have to remind myself of everything. Yeah, large power stations. That's something we researched. So might have wanted to do that instead of do this Baryonyx dig real quick. Herrera died of old age, but we've still got multiple Herreras. 6. So that was probably like one of the last old Herrerasaurs. Okay, 85%. Okay, you can do that. Let's do power before we pivot back to digging up Baryonyx. Oh, we need a point. Do we have points? Yes. We'll do one on Fraser. I'm fine with tossing 4 people up on this. Oh, the person doing fossils had enough logistics. We needed them to complete this without using points. My brain just failed, that's all. That's fine. We'll still just do this. Yeah. So I guess we should use the faster research person there. Alright, yeah, let's just look here. Yeah, they were 3. Yeah, so they would have ran with Lagos instead of with them instead of Lagos. Okay, well, whatever. Shit happens. 7 genetics, we can do a synthesis job.
Asset has been transported. Commencing asset transit.
Okay, let's get these galleys out here.
Now, I speak only for myself, but this place is lucky to have you around.
Okay,
Hope
8 for Brocky, so we can't do that.
tempered by the realization that it is not a question of if, but when history repeats itself. The
Actually,
irony of
I'm
trying
maybe
to
just more
control chaos
Kentrosaurs because it's a large
when we
pet.
know how history played out isn't lost on me.
Alright, Uoplo's down, eats fruit and leaf. Has none of either. Ground fruit, ground fiber. Were the trikes fiber then? They must be, right? Yeah, okay. So we can mix up their food with the ground fruit, and then the leaf, we'll need some new areas for leaf. So let's do leaf on like this side of the thing, I guess. Might as well. That's a ton of leaf. We really overdid it, but whatever. And then if we want to do fruit, maybe cut back into the woods a little bit with it. Kind of keep the trees, you know, on like a margin here somewhat. Like the cycads, I mean. That way we still have like this grassy field, like where the trike was seen. Pretty nice looking Euoplocephalus. I like the blue.
Transportation underway.
Alright, yeah, we'll try it from here. We can also put some more cycads over here too, because we like went overboard.
Asset transportation complete. Asset delivered.
Yeah, let's put some cycads on like the back end of the fence there, like that. There. Seems decent. It's got to
Asset has
check
been collected.
happiness. Okay, 100% with margins, except for maybe water, but I think their territory is just, yeah, not overlapping a lot of the lake right now.
Asset
Okay.
transportation underway.
Seems fine. So, Gallimimus is missing forest, but there's that much of the territory. That's not a thing to worry about. Contract is finished. Let's get these kentrosaurs. I am totally willing just to do this, I think. And then that's probably enough kentrosaurs. I think we can just kind of wait
Asset transportation
for everything
in
else.
progress.
37 seconds, 1 minute. Why don't we just pause till both of those are done? So, this more the merrier contract has a different picture. Is this going to be specific species?
I'm uploading information.
Release
on the
any
new
3
incubation
dinosaurs.
plan I'd
It's
like you
definitely
to
a
focus on.
variation. I wonder if
Once
there's
they're ready for release, introduce them into the park.
essentially 2 contracts that are the set, like have the same name but are different. I can't tell. So this like territory overlay thing is very uninformational. Like, which one of these is Kentrosaurus? Right? Shouldn't one of them be colored differently or something? I feel like that's a thing. I think this is the Kentro territory.
Reconfirmed.
No source of rabies remain in the park, but we have, I think, a fence injury probably. Injured sprain. Ah. Oh, I got rused by the icon moving. Okay, that's just medicatable from the field. Storm inbound. Pop those shelters open. We started putting in new power. Currently building. We know we'll need more than just one of these. But, probably want to see the effect one has on our profits first. Actually, yeah, let's, I'm going to jot down our current profit. 508k. More like 509k. Fuck your 409k, I got a 509k. Okay, Kentros are good. Okay, so since everybody's back from power, we got to dispatch back on fossil jobs. So, all the new generalists can do this by themselves. But I think I'd rather get the logistics specialist out here and exhausted. And then, do we have anything else to research? So, Compy. Did we get Coritho? Yes. Okay, so that's all good. Anything left in comfort? Luxury main thoroughfare, doesn't matter. Monorail station should be removed for this mode, but I haven't bothered. Large amenities. Yeah, large amenities are doable here. Because that gets us better modules. So cheaper research and, yeah, whatever else we need. Okay, so that's sort of an upside of the 5 logistics too. And then we don't need aviary viewing gallery because we did the dome. We were doing fences, but we can come back to those later. Yeah, gene mods are finished. Dinosaur creation's completed. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Now, there is a metagame thing with the campaign that we could do, which is the way we've set it up, the way our rules work for the campaign is that research carries over, right? So that means there's something to be gained by specifically doing research on your first map to the limits of the available research tree. So that's something we could be working on. Like, we could do the insect feeder and stuff, for instance. Okay, what else is damaged here? Oh, that looks like, oh, no, it's just depowered. Okay. Thought we had some damage in there, but it's not actually a thing.
Change is coming, and you've helped to facilitate it with your excellent work.
Asset transported.
Okay. Pause again and check some stuff out. Just making sure we got everything. Okay, that's the last damage thing I was trying to find. Returning to response facility, you can fix that up. Okay, no damage there. Seems good. Okay, so research, fossil expedition. What we have in here is not worth processing. Great. We do have enough genetics to do some of this other research. So the question I would have is whether it's worth knocking out some of these other species yet. Because it's a little bit of money, it's a little bit of rest time, you know. We could knock out the insectivore feeder, but also might never need it. It's also only 50k, but nah, I think we'll wait. I think I'd rather
Delivery has been completed.
do any extraneous research later. Also, we should have the park fully open and get those bunkers shut down. Okay. What are we looking at? 20 seconds, 17 seconds. Well, I guess we'll just stick around and see what fossils we get before we go into another sort of break. Oh, and is the power... Yeah, the power's online. So profit per minute, 395, but not actually recovered from the storm. Because we're still only 3.5 stars here. We did put out some new dinosaurs. It's both a species and additional members of other herds. So we should check our amenities as well. We might be down a few percent. We've been running with small amenities, which take up more space. 85 and 13. Looks like we gotta go back to the field one more time. Yeah, we'll put you on that. Our digger can be the 5 on backup. Again, that 5 logistics actually does pay off there because it means we can dig while this guy rests. Yeah, then I think I'm just gonna... Well, cheaper research. Like, Dryosaurus is super cheap. We could just put the cheaper research and, like, the welfare person on this. Kind of weird sending 2. Actually, it doesn't save as much money as it probably takes the rest, ultimately. I'm just gonna... Sure, we'll just do that. We'll do Jurasaurus right now. Okay, still not 4 stars, so yeah, let's pause for a bit. We'll let the economy recover. Actually, it probably is recovered, because we're looking at a significant dip here on our amenities. Also, a lot of these appear to be poorly configured. Is that just they're all a little bit of extra orange or green or something? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay, so I need to go through and like play with these again because we got a new set of upgrades researched. We'll deal with that off screen. That's not terribly important. Do you want to keep putting small amenities in? I mean, we have so much room in the park for small amenities. I think we'll do full small amenities, and then we'll do the thing we talked about in a previous episode of like doing a test to see if switching to larges, how much that affects the profit margin at the end. So let's do a food here because there's a little bit of demand there. We'll just kind of do that. We'll start from one spot and expand outward. So if we do like an aquarium, or maybe we do like this. This is a skeleton display. No, it doesn't really work. Yeah, like even with the upgrades, there's not a fantastic option here. We're still going to be shy on grain. Because having the yellow separate does not help, like, at all. It's not useful. Okay, 16,680, 1,500. I care about the profit, actually. Like, so we just take the L on that. That's fine. So drinks over there is interesting. Shopping down there. So I think, yeah, what I want to do is I want to patch any gaps we have in the main section. Okay, let's try this by the hotel, maybe. Oh, can we just sneak it in back here? Yeah. So this one is orange. So that we can do something with. Because this lets us do a setup like this, which is fantastic. Okay. So really it's just the food we're going to be taking a hit on. The rest of these we can get in really nicely. That's pretty okay. Because this has books, and we know that will work too for what we're trying to do here. We'll need a new power thing. So this should be that, I think. Do we want a large substation snuck in here? Maybe. That hotel is powered. I don't think we need a large. I think a small just towards this way is enough. Just cover that path, basically. Yeah, let's do it like that. That way it's back out of the way of putting other shops in here. Who died? Oh, a trike. Oh, trike 3. Trike 3 was fucking ancient, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 3 and then 6 is the next trike. And 6, I'm pretty sure, is new. Yeah. Yeah, so 3 was like 2 batches of trikes ago. That thing was probably twice its lifespan or something. Something ridiculous. Okay, at the point where we put in the extra power, that's going unutilized. We can probably connect this grid back up. See what happens. I think that's... Oh, this is the JP fence, though. We should be using this one. Oh, we did use this one. Wait, did we use this one on the top end, but not the bottom end? No, we did. I'm just dumb. That's just this. Oh, it automatically converted that section of fence to match. Weird. Didn't know it would do that. Very strange. Okay. Everything is powered. Okay, power's at 0 there. Ratings check. 87, 92, 95. Pretty good. Profit check. So, 517 with the additional generator and the additional amenities. We shouldn't have put those amenities in yet. We should have checked the power difference. It's probably fine. Yeah, I mean, power total is only 121, actually. And that's with a big and a small that's upgraded. And I'm not sure how that slices out between the two. So we can definitely... Let's just get the fences powered up. It just looks bad not having them powered. I just want them powered. It should be... It's essentially part of the run, right? Part of the difficulty. I mean, this feels like this should connect to there, and it doesn't. I don't know why. What if we redo this? Oh, God. And we try to do like that. Yeah. Yeah, that works. That looks all right. There's like a little bit of extra nubbin of path here somehow. You know what? Just don't look too close because I can't explain why that nubbin's there. I mean, I know why it's there. It's because there used to be obviously a path section that extended out, but it should be smoothed back out. You shouldn't be able to see it afterwards, but it's just being a little bit of a dick. We could try this. No, it still remains. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. Just delete everything. That'll fix it. It legitimately it does fix it. So this then was coming off of what, that curve? Sure. That seems fine. Paths are weird, but you know what? It's fine. Paths are always weird. We might be able to, like, turn this into a Y section that looks a little bit more like it's a decision instead of just trash. Yeah. I like that a little bit more, at least. Okay, cool. So that's another power generator. It won't be enough to power the fences fully, I think. Pretty sure we'll need a third because these aren't upgradable. But we'll let it get built and see where we're at first. Maybe we could put another small and optimize expenses that way. I think that's fine. So. We're on a second batch. So Polacanthus is getting really close to completed. We can use it in a future park. So same with Kamara, where we've got like good progress on it. We'll probably use those in our next proper park. So we have, next up is going to be Site B, Isla Sorna, 1997, which is not going to be a park. But then we have Jurassic Park Europe and Jurassic Park Japan. So when we get around to those, we'll have some genomes ready to go, which is good. There'll be rules for repeated species in those parks, of course, but a lot of it will still be useful. 97.90. So do we want to put in a drinks, maybe? Let's put in one more small for drinks. There's down there, and that's a little bit way over there, and that's about it. Oh, we should check the other one we put into. Do we already have a world tease? We don't have a hot chocolate, I'm pretty sure. Really weird to have hot chocolate in, like, this environment. Very strange. This one needs, like, a weird amount of white. And not hot chocolate. Wait, hold on. Energy drinks. I mean, it's underutilized, so it's not trustworthy. No, energy drinks is probably fine, and then we just do like that. 5,000 versus 6,000. Actually, let's just do that then. Yeah, forget the orange. Okay, well, that's fine. Ratings here are good. 98, 99, 98. Appeal total is only 36%, so we've got a lot of tuning on that to do. But we've also got bad visibility, which is just how it works. Are there power generator built yet? Or still going? Still going. Oh, there's fossils. Treasure, fantastic, always. And 2% Baryonyx. And almost finished Polacanthus. We're like one fossil shy. Should we just finish it? Yeah, I'm going to swing out and finish it. It gives us a breather before we switch over to working on another species. Okay, I just wanted to do a quick overview on some of the new releases. Struthies, Kentrosaurs. We didn't do Struthies, Galleys. Galleys and Kentrosaurs are good. The Oplos. Okay, that all seems good. So, when these fossils are done, we can get Baryonyx out. I'm going to fix the amenities. For Baryonyx, we're looking at Salar, Dolhasco, and Papurana for colors. Again, based on the JP Institute website. Yep, you can do that. In the meantime, we might as well process these Polacanthus fossils. It's not quite full, but it's more than half, so I think it's worth doing. We'll use the cheaper research person here, just finish that up. And then for an expedition, we can start on Compy. It's probably a good one to do. Let's do Compies. We can finish up with Corythosaurus, which is will be quicker than Compy would be. Quite a lot of the paddocks still unpowered here. We're putting in another station, another large back in here. Which is coming in right next to the old power station bunker thing here. Kind of weirdly crammed in between those two decorations. And somehow it's like connected up already to the power grid. I put in a connection from here to this station, but I think we replaced a power pylon that was sitting in here. Either that or I'm losing my mind. No, there had to be, because otherwise this grid wouldn't be connected up through here. So yeah, it just took over that spot, which is weird. Okay, 120, 120, 120, 90. Still not powered. Still a fair bit that is actually unpowered. Wow. Maybe we'll try a small. We definitely want to check the profit margins now. Yikes, look at the expense hike. Holy shit. 100. Oh, we gutted the profit though. Wow. Yeah, because I mean, that's just a new expense for no gain. Okay, I think we want to replace some of the fences with lower tier fences. I think that's within our rights. Ooh, rabies vaccine. Yes, please. I didn't even know we got that. Maybe we downgrade some fences. We can take out the large power generator and go with a small or something. I don't know. Don't know. Baryonyx clutch is already ready. 2 eggs, long-lived, fit, no traits. That seems fine. We need welfare back because I had them do something. The amenities were not as bad as I thought they might be, although it still says that there's 1 poorly configured drinks. And I think that's just shifts in visibility making things bad. Unless they're counting the empty one. I mean, this one's negative currently. I don't know. No, that's a food. Where's this poor configuration coming from? It's weird to me that we've had... Well, this is... Yeah, that's bad. We know that's going to be bad, because food is something we can't quite fix. Oh, here. This ginger beer is just fucked. Sure. But why is it gone to shit? Because the Rex is out of view, maybe? I'm going to try and ignore it so I don't have to micro the amenities. But it might be better to hang out by a lower value or something there and not worry about it so much. So what fences do we think we could upgrade or downgrade? Maybe between the trikes and the dilos. I mean, I don't really want to like change the perimeter fence because thematically it's kind of nice to have that sort of perimeter fence. Could downgrade the Herrera border. I don't know. I'll just start doing stuff. Baryonyx are hatching now. We got fossils. Yeah, those lower copy fossils, all right. We'll just alternate dig sites until it's done, I guess. It seems fine. Working on the fence replacement, but it's piecemeal. Our first Baryonyx are on the ground. It's dark out, but we can go take a quick peek at them. We're doing more Baryonyx and more Brachiosaurus. We also have more fossils that have come in, a whole bunch of sharks, and more Compy Amber and whatnot. So let's get that going later. Just kidding. Funny joke. We need to finish the synth first. But we can do this expedition and get the welfare person rested to be able to actually hatch something when they're ready. So the Baryonyx have gone into the reserve paddock. They are currently missing forest and water. Okay, I mean, they don't have that, but the forest is factually a issue, technically. So let's just ramp up the forest on the back end of the lake here. And into the little gap in the hills there. They're good there now. I want to more than 2, so we might have to do some mild redesign of like the hills in this enclosure maybe or something in the future. But it should be, we should be able to fit like 4, I think. Should be that. Let's just push the water more towards the tour here, maybe. Or really, they just need to move around a little bit more. Yeah, we'll definitely take another look at these guys in daylight, but they should be, they're basically just green berries. That's essentially what the design is here. We can also always put in like a secondary lake down here to like have them travel between the two with feeders maybe. There's some tricks we can employ to make the enclosure work a little bit better for us. 1 viable egg, or we'll just get 1 more Baryonyx egg and have 3, and that'll be it. And maybe. Alright, well, we don't need to record the rest of this, so we'll get that synth going, and we'll get the dig going when we can. Looks like the game's having a few issues. The cars appear to be... Yeah, okay. They sorted it out. They stopped bouncing horribly. Health loss on Herrera. Missing food, but he is moving around. Do we need to put a meat feeder in here, maybe? Yeah, it could be good, because sometimes the goat feeders do bug out and stop working. So just having a meat feeder to eat from is kind of like your safety valve. Let's make sure we dispatch a medical team to get to this, maybe, too. Like, it should be on the way to eat something pretty soon, but we also just want to have that safety valve there. We got 2 good Brockie eggs. We're taking the no traits one. Let's get this going. If we do that, we can't do a dig. Yeah, let's just do this. We'll hold the Brockie egg for later. But then, yeah, now we can process the amber. Fine if it's you. And we can go do another dig there with you. Great. It is daylight. We can take a look at those berries. Another Herrera dying. I think our goat feeder in here bugged out. That'd be my guess. Yeah, they're all starving. I'm pretty sure the goat feeder is broken. And that just happens sometimes, like very rarely, but it is a thing that happens where the goat feeder just stops dispensing, I think. So this will be, it'll take care of itself. Like, with the meat feeder, we won't have to worry about it. Looks like we've got a Baryonyx up on a hill, so that's a good chance to look at him. Yeah, so green with a yellow stripe is, I think, the design for the JP Institute. Or maybe it's just green with yellow in general, and there's no other way to add secondary colors to a Baryonyx in this game except for the little side stripe. Because the back of the Baryonyx is always some shade of brown or black. Kind of the scoots part of its body. I'm going to keep this contract because I don't give a shit. That seems fine. I thought we hit 5 stars at one point, which might have happened. But probably, like, the Rex is out of view, and that's the big difference. Maybe? Maybe not. Berries are out of view. Oh, we should check their territory stats here, because now they've encompassed kind of the whole area. We get a better idea of what it's like. So, I mean, yeah, the third one will be fine. Not phenomenal. We can still try and do something down here if we keep releasing more. I want to meet our appeal goal. So we're meeting the appeal goal and not the actual 5-star rating, because we're going to adjust the park rating for 5 stars to match with the rating we're making when we actually finish the park, i.e. 14,000 appeal and 15 species. So we'll go a little bit longer than 5 stars would actually, lead you to expect. Okay, I'm going to put this guy down over here, I think. That way the territory expands a little bit. We can get another grasp on how the enclosure looks that way. Or, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just go ahead, take the leap, and put in a second lake with a feeder. I think it makes sense for the way territory mechanics work to just have two to have them move between. And we're gonna want more berries. They're like one of our bigger ticket dinosaurs effectively. So like it'll be useful to have the option.
Asset being transported.
That feeder actually just basically goes into the trees, which is kind of interesting too. Wouldn't have expected that to work that way. Oh, are we not able to delete the trees? What the fuck? Is this a bug? Is this like a known issue? I'm gonna say that yes, that is in fact apparently a bug that could occur where the having the feeder down in trees does not delete the trees, and in fact prevents the trees from being deleted. And honestly, I'm okay with that. That's just how it should work. Like, it not deleting the trees is how it should work, and if the downside is that you end up with trees that can't be deleted, I'm fine with that. It looks cooler having it embedded in the trees if you want it that way. Having the option is nice. You are separated somehow?
Delivery confirmed.
Oops. Okay, it's fine. He knows where food is, so he's heading back to the herd. That's the upside of carnivores. They seem to they take care of themselves because they got to go get food and they know where it is. Oh, he's actually in the territory. I think we probably still should queue the medical team up. Oh, it already is. Oh, it's been dispensed automatically. I don't even know why that was a thing that was able to happen, but okay. Give me a brachiosaur. This takes 2. Fair enough. Give me more Baryonyx. We'll try for at least 4. And a bunch of copy. Might be completed. That might be the full genome there. We'll have to see. The campaign will be released on Nexus Mods when the playthrough is finished and I moved on to the next stage and finalized all the edits I'm going to make. Because we do need to fix the economy still, like the targets and everything. So this is effectively the playtest. And it's going to have to be... You know, I'm going to have to make a Nexus account to figure out how to upload it to Nexus Mods and all that. So there's also that asterisk, right? If I have to go through some sort of
the way you dealt with that last objective
procedure
was
to get
perfect.
verified or something, it
You
might take a
stayed
few more days
focused and
for
saw
that
it
reason.
through.
We'll see what happens.
Ah, if only we had more people
Okay,
like you
Baryonyxes
around.
are merged. Territory's looking pretty good. MVU dispatched again? Or is that still the same floating notification? Probably the same one for me. Okay, what do we get for this third clutch? 3 eggs. Long-lived, and aggressive. Maybe we just take the 2 and we skip the aggressive here. Because that is a pen that the cars go through without fences. So we might not want an aggressive one. Plus, I don't think we can swing 3 more Baryonyx. That seems excessive. So we'll do that. Yeah. We got more fossils to look at. A little bit of angiosperms. That's our first batch or whatever of Corytho. And then, yeah, copy is done here. So we will get copies out pretty soon as well. Sure. We'll keep working on Corytho. And that's our 15th species. Oh, we just don't have the crew for it right now. Fair enough. Could go for some Kamara. I don't think I'm going to bother. At least not yet. Oh, and the fences are fully powered. How are we doing on power then? We've got a good amount actually available. We could go small. Oh no, a small is 60 because this one is upgraded. So this one produces 90 only because of the upgrade. It's the sole surviving upgraded starter scenario power station. So yeah. 20 seconds on the Brocky. We don't really need to see that. Looks like the berries are moving around a bit. They got a pretty sizable territory here, so the whole double feeder strategy is probably working pretty well. Is nice. And then this is the third Brocky for the trio, so that takes care of
be
that group.
collected.
Mid-storm, a bunch of concussions to deal with, but another batch of fossils as well, so we might as well knock these out. There, and that puts us to 76%. We need more. Let's see if our generalist is able to go digging by himself. I put the 8 on something else, possibly as a mistake, but it doesn't matter because we have this, so we're good. More Baryonyx are out. We're working on copies. So, how do you guys feel? Comfort 96%. Okay. Is that... Okay, truly 96% though. Got it. So we can push this lake back into the trees more, which might work a little bit. I mean, by a small amount. I don't want to get rid of the... Like, we got this little dirt path here, which is like the Jeep road. I don't want to get rid of that. We're really close. Maybe we do this, and we just push it out here. Because the dirt path is still there on the water side. Although the hillside's looking a little weird. We can probably delete some trees then. We've got more forest than we need. So let's just push forest back. Back a little bit more. Then maybe back a little bit more up here too. Just a smidge. There. That should be good. That gives us, what, 5 berries? Which is... 5 feels always like the right number for Baryonyxes to me. Like, 5 feels like a good number. It just does. He looks kind of happy, doesn't he? He's like, yay, my pen is nice. I don't know, something about the way his mouth is opened there. I guess it's just very crocodilian, and crocodiles always kind of feel a little bit happy, don't they? And also, all the cars are in here now for some reason. And a quick amenities check, even though the park is closed. Just kidding, that's not going to tell us shit. The park open. Great. And we're working on healing up our dinosaurs. So, treatment is pending there. Yeah, we need the second batch of copies before we release any of them. I think the copies just go in the Rex pen. I think that's fine. They could go with the berries, but then we need meat feeders in the berry pen, and I really don't want to do that. So the Rex pen is the one that makes the most sense. I recognize some fence damage, though, so fix that. Alright. Okay, well, we can do, I don't know, Dino Pick seems fine. I was in the middle of doing fossils, too, so that's why I even bothered including it in the video. Corytho. 69 and 26, but 31 actually completes it. Great, so that's it for Corythosaurus. That's our last species. We'll put you on this task and rest you afterwards. That seems fine. Still working on treatments, but we are releasing our copies now. I've done a mild redesign on the Rex pen, putting in a couple of meat feeders in 2 different spots to make sure the copies have somewhere to eat. And then, yeah, we've got the goat feeder. We've gotten rid of the extra goat feeder, and hopefully the Rex just, you know, hangs out up there enough that her territory isn't problematic.
Predator,
Which it probably will be because the goat feeder is on the border, and that's kind of a problem.
Hunter.
What is going on here? Infected wound in your concussion. That's, yeah, that's your brain. That's bad. Yeah, you know what we could do? We could maybe move this back a little bit more. That way it's just not so close to the fence, because that's like where the decay happens first. I also just don't have status info here. Oh, but somebody's on the way. Okay. And is this Herrera not moving yet? No, it's got an airlift icon on it. It's just taking its sweet time. Yeah, missing prey on the Rex here. We might need to sedate this. She's going to start attacking a fence. And the problem there is mostly just that we deleted the one that was a little bit more interior into her territory. Well, she's going the right direction now. Maybe? Problem is I just don't want to give her the opportunity to attack the fence, so we're just going to sedate her and drop her off right by it. Yeah, we'll just put her right here. Okay. And our compies are the default pattern, which is just film compy, which is what it should be. We aren't going to use like a different iteration of the copy from the franchise somewhere when it's actually in the film. So here we go. Lonely, but the environmental needs are easily met. Okay. Fantastic. So we should be done with expeditions. We can do some more just to build up some genetics for the next stage of the campaign. But for now, I think we want to focus on just getting dinosaurs out. Basically as fast as we can. And I suppose next episode we'll probably try and wrap this up. And just spam out whatever dinosaurs we need to get the ratings up to 1400 appeal. Yeah, because we'll get the Corythos out, and then we'll go from there. All right, let's wrap this one up here then.